Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Laura Kay. If you're new here, welcome. I am so happy that you found yourself in this space. I hope you feel invited. I believe that you were brought here for a reason if you find yourself here. And if you've been here with me for a while, hello. I'm so happy that you decided to choose to subscribe. And I'm happy that you're still here. So we did an oracle reading today, and I just want to tell you that this is a lot. We're on the same track as yesterday, really. She feels she knows, and I love this because she's got like the peacock feather over her face. If you look at my Instagram, it's in the description below. If you look at my Instagram, there is a picture of me a few months ago where I did a look where I put like the peacock feather as like my third eye, and so this really feels like I just got this oracle deck recently, so this just feels like a snapshot of myself. And I'm like, I literally did this recently, so I love that. This next card, trust yourself. And in this one, she's becoming all the animals. You know, in the peacock one, peacocks are sometimes also like symbolized as the phoenix rising. Oh, me and my best friend texted each other like grand rising this morning, but I saw the word rise on my way to work like twice. So it's funny that this is coming up now. But this made me think of the phoenix rising, like embracing that feminine energy. And so this one, like, all the animals in the forest are kind of becoming her, and they're like moving with her, and it's really like, it makes me think, you know, a lot of these animals are like wild animals. It makes me think of like our untamed emotions, or maybe the parts of ourselves that we feel like are our shadow, that the less conscious parts of ourselves. As we begin to love those parts of ourselves, it all moves together in flow. You become one with the forest, with the world around you. When I said rise, something that I got in a reading from somebody else recently was they were saying like the universe is rising with you. So like quit lowering your energy, which I don't mean so in like a hierarchical way. I just mean frequency. But it was saying like, don't like quit lowering and stay up and watch the universe rise to meet you, and relationships and people around you rise to meet you. And so it feels like kind of working alongside that darkness. And then we see too how on this card, like it's kind of dark and it gets into light as she, you know, starts channeling into the peacock energy, but then she, you know, masters that, goes into the butterfly, the like all the different animals. They all have different symbolism, but it's like really coming to loving understanding of all of the aspects of yourself. And maybe if you're finding yourself here, you've been doing a lot of shadow work, and maybe that this is confirmation that it's working. You're doing the work. And the next card is beyond the mind, the heart beats. And look, she's also got that bird energy, and she's like giving birth, you know, maybe to the next generation of you know, phoenix women to rise, or you know, everyone, not women specifically, but everyone. It's making me think a lot about the rising of the goddess and of feminine energy. And one way that I feel the most deeply connected to the goddess is when I'm in water, and I feel it all the time, but I really love connecting with and working with water. And I studied therapeutic recreation, and have learned a lot about like aquatic therapy and stuff, but I find myself like this picture almost looks like she's like laying in the water, floating with it. And when I lay and I float in the water and I look up at the sky, you can get to a place of stillness and calmness if a bunch of people aren't swimming around you, where you can feel one with the sky. You almost feel like you're floating in the sky when there's not a whole lot of noise happening around you. And that's when I feel like I'm in the cosmic womb, like the deep inner womb of the world. And I find too, when swimming in water, that I can move more deeply into my body than I feel I can in the air. And I think of it like in Tai Chi, you learn how to understand energy and how to move with it. There's a form called I Chi where you do it in the water, and being able to understand it that way really helps you conceptualize it everywhere else. And I just think that the water can be so healing. I feel like this is a message for some of you to connect deeper with water, and knowing that water can hold frequency and it can share, when you see a pebble throw in and the water ripples for so long, we are like fish in water, but that water is spirit. That water is, the air around us, but that divine energy, and as you give love to others, it ripples out and it radiates out. And I think that with that balance of water being like emotional energy, emotional intelligence, as she learns to balance those emotions, become every wild thing that she is, and really like become the peacock or any animal. But as she does this, she comes closer to her heart, and the heart is the most magnificent thing. And it's really like telling us that our feminine energy is so important and needs to be prioritized. And whatever this means for you, if it means to slow down, really get into your body, really get into nature, get into the water, and allow spirit. I'm getting a lot of like rest. Rest is necessary to be able to allow spirit to speak through you, and a lot of trust. And as you build trust with yourself, you'll see it around you everywhere else. But yeah, water feels really important for somebody. And if you experience like bad dreams or anything like that, something else is like setting water next to your bed and asking your guides and your ancestors to protect you and to help you like funnel energy that's not good for you into that water, and then you can pour it out whenever you wake up. I'm getting that somebody may need that. Speaking your prayers into your water and drinking that, playing frequency music near your water can be really helpful. If you're having like a hard time balancing your emotions too, like asking for that balance to come to you in healthy ways is important. I would like to read one of these really quick. We're gonna do Beyond the Mind, the Heartbeats. I'll try to finish this up pretty quickly, but I'm feeling called to add just a little bit more. Beyond the mind, the heartbeats. In the chaos of modern life, the constant fluctuation of our minds, it can be difficult to remember that the sublime sanctuary lies within, yet it is always there. Beneath the ceaseless activity, there is an endless vast spaciousness that restores and connects us to something greater, something that exists outside of time. Some may call it eternity. Within the sanctuary, sacred sound is rather felt than heard. The sacred sound is actually the reverberating heartbeat of the entire universe. Your own heart's rhythm sounds within the greater universal heartbeat, the totality of life. All your being can be felt as one through listening to and feeling for the sacred sound of the heart beating within you. It is through this heartbeat that we experience a love that is more than preference or attachment. This is the love that inspires energies and moves us to create, even beyond what we once thought was possible. Your love for life, the need to feel alive and express yourself, and the quest for that which is truly fulfilling, these are the sacred urges that rebel against fear and promote passion for being alive. They flow through your blood and can be felt through the beating of your heart. This oracle has a message for you. There is the way of the mind, which can make mountains out of molehills, even when it thinks it's turning mountains into molehills. Then there is the way of the heart. It is subterranean and moves subtly between possible obstacles, intelligently shifting with exquisite sensitivity and sensing the way forward through dangerous pathways and responding to what is before it even occurs in the physical world. However, when the heart's intelligence we cannot see and know in the same way that we do when we allow the mind to direct us. We have to be open to another way if we want to benefit from the innate intelligence of the heart. The mind sees, plans, and strategizes. The heart feels, responds, senses, and intuits. When we walk the path of the heart, we must feel and respond rather than plan our way. It is a difficult way to live and create. It is closer to the earth and to the source of life itself. It is not for those who are lacking in courage and trust, but you are not one of those. You are being asked to trust your heart and to drop into it. The role of the mind is to serve the truths of the heart. That is, to create the spacious chambers of receptiveness into which the sacred rhythm of your heartbeat can respond. This oracle comes with guidance for you. Deep within, you know what to do, and you know what is true. It matters not whether the mind and its plans seem to agree with your inner senses. Your willingness to trust your heart and to rebel against fear will serve you well. Let your heart lead you. Be sure of your faith and trust in what you feel. Your head and heart have been in conflict at times over the course of your life, and this has brought you struggle and sometimes even deep suffering. However, this oracle brings you the message that a truce will soon be declared, and the appropriate outcome of the mind waving the white flag of surrender is imminent. Soon, if you have not already, you will finally be feeling that your heart is leading you, and you will be feeling that your mind is learning to follow the guidance of your heart rather than trying to be out front, seeing and sorting everything out in advance in order to be safe. What a relief to let go of this old way. Your mind can become more relaxed and trusting. There will be a period of adjustment as you get used to living without so much foresight, but with more insight, wisdom, and energy in the present moment to create. If you are finding that you cannot plan or strategize as you once did, and you feel that you know less than you have ever known about where you're heading now or how you're supposed to get there, then this oracle comes as a confirmation that these are healthy signs of a shift from the head to the heart. You're not proceeding in error. You are exactly where you're meant to be, doing exactly what you're meant to be doing. And you are now in a position that is more powerful than ever because you are allowing yourself to be guided by your heart. A heart that beats in harmony with the heart of all existence. Your affairs are in accord with love, and no matter what may appear to be at times, all is unfolding according to that greater love, you included. So this comes from the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck by Alana Fairchild. And I just love that because I was talking about laying in the water and feeling one with the cosmic womb and just being out in nature, and that's so much of trust yourself. This might be our thumbnail because trust yourself, that is so important, very important in these times. That is all I'm going to leave you guys with today. Thank you so much for listening and for being on this journey with me, and I'm so excited to see us rise like the Phoenix Peacock. All of us together. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe and leave a comment letting me know how your journey is treating you. Much love and many blessings. Bye.